How many of you know that he's a marvelous God? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to one of the most exciting gospel shows that speaks to your life. And for those of you that can see the video as well, we say good morning to you and happy Father's Day early to all of our fathers out there, to our single dads and the dads that are making a difference. Well, we're going to travel down to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm delighted to be able to have this brother on that's making a difference, another great author that is making a difference in what he's doing, and we appreciate him joining us right here to the Psalmic Gospel. He's not a stranger to interviews, that's for sure. Tell everybody your name and you're calling from Charlotte, North Carolina. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Omar, Tyree, so good, man, and I'm from Philadelphia. I just moved down here 18 years ago, but if you hear my voice, the people that know Omar Tyree, the classic West Philadelphia and an uptown man, graduate of Central High School, mother came out of Temple, I'm from the bottom of West, my pop was from the top, and so I'm all Philadelphia. You can hear it in my voice.
That's awesome, man. We thank you so much for who you are and being a brother from Philadelphia. What made you move down North Carolina? Could you tell me that?
Property, man. They had all this property wide open. When I came to a wedding years ago in Greensboro with the family, it was the greenest area I've ever seen in my life, man. Trees and grass everywhere. They had black houses all over this area. So I came down to Charlotte. It was the cleanest city I've ever seen in my life. And I visited a lot of cities because I'm an author. We travels a lot for book signers and whatnot. So I said, man, Charlotte. And they kept saying, it's up and coming. It's up and coming. That was years ago. And so we came down here and raised the family here. But I always come back home to Philly and D.C. and Baltimore. I'm always up top.
Wonderful. So you are a father. Is that right?
Yeah, I got two sons. My oldest just came out of college in May. And the youngest is going into his sophomore year of college.
Okay, well, we salute you as a father as we celebrate Father's Day. Before we even talk about the interview, what does Father's Day mean to you as people celebrate?
Well, to be honest, man, I don't jump up and down about Father's Day. I'm a father every day, so, I don't really sweat it like that, you know. So the whole celebration thing, I don't need all that. My kids love me every day. I'm doing sports with them. I'm taking them to school. I'm talking to them. So I've always been involved with my kids, so I don't really, jump up and down about Father's Day. It's just another day to me. I'm a father every day.
I like that. I like that you're a father every day and you're making a difference. So let's talk about this, man. I'm excited to talk to you about you're one of the best-selling authors of this whole thing, this new e-series literary about the American disease. Man, I've never heard of that. Can you please, Omar, elaborate about what is the American disease? Tell our listeners.
Money right now has always been a problem, and it's always been the reason for slavery, for crime, for a lot of things that go on in the black community. And right now, Donald Trump has put it back into a state of desperation where folks are living from paycheck to paycheck, and now they're doing anything to make money with the reality shows and the slum rap that they're putting out, and just people just dying, man, like, mentally, moralistically, the things that they choose to do now, and it's sad. You got so many talented people that can't get money to start a business, to execute things that they want to do, to present that talent to the world, and you think that they have a lot more opportunities because of social media, but it's getting more desperate where a lot of people are doing more desperate things to get attention on social media instead of keeping their morals in check. And it's all about economics, man. It's just like what people do for money. Money, 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 money. It's like it's really got been an epidemic. And so I call it a disease, man, because it's really synced into the mind and spirit of our folks. And that's what slavery was all about. I got to remind people, it wasn't about because they ain't like us, or they ain't want to be. Then why would they grab, X amount of million of people and bring them to another land and work for free? And then our color, skin color, allows them to keep identifying us as the people they don't want to give the job, they don't want to give opportunities to. And so I said, this is the disease. And the last 3 years, I've been trying to get economics to do new things with young people that I believe in, and folks will not put their money down, but they'll buy 10 cars, 8 houses, ridiculous stuff, $100,000 in their teeth, $100,000 earrings, and you ask for $50,000 to start a business that facilitate young black people and other black positive outlets, and they're like, no, I ain't got it, I don't believe in that. It's crazy, man. So I said, you know what, I'm going to write a book about this, and it's going to be a monthly episode so we never forget it, and I can continue to talk about it every single month so we get it in our head that we have to get this capitalism system back in check where we can create livings and lifestyles that benefit our people and have the strongest people that we have in our community to help us.
Yeah. So Omar, that's great. So the American Disease series in this book that you wrote about, what's in it?
Can you call them episodes. Episodes, like
right? Sure.
That's why I call them episodes.
Wonderful.
But we just like a television series. Every monthly episode, you got to link into the same characters and what they're going through. and I got a whole list of different characters who are in different styles of money. Some people are rich, some people are poor, some people are trying to get it, but they're all struggling with capitalism.
I hear you. So tell me some of the things that you feel that people have just become so desperate with. And you're right. Social media has taken over, making people do things that they don't normally do.
As an author, Brother Simone, I used to have at least 30 college events a year where I would speak about Black power, Black politics, Black culture, Black art, Black history. I have not been invited to a college in 3 years because a lot of them no longer have the budgets, and when they do have a budget, they invite reality stars now. And I said, what is a reality star going to talk about? How they smash somebody in the head, how they argue with so-and-so, how they don't get along. It's silly, man, and these are adults. And you know the only reason they're doing these shows is for money.
That's it.
Not really stars that B-rate, and I don't mean to clown them like that, but they're B-rate people trying to do stuff, and their claim to fame is becoming crazy on television and then having social media numbers where people get entertained by their craziness. And it's representing Black culture right now. And it's sad. They got reality shows for everything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So you're trying to help change the mindset of people, and through these episodes, what are you hoping that people will come out with? And I thank you for doing that.
Yeah, number one, they think about the things I'm putting in there. I got this one scenario in the latest episode called Survival of the Fittest that just came out, where a financial analyst, he's a brother like us, is trying to educate folks. He's sitting down with a mother who's about 35. Her son is 18, so she had a son early. He's a basketball phenom. But she's telling the financial analyst, look, he wants to be a one and done because we need this money. I've been paying for AAU basketball. We need this money. And so the guy's like looking at like, okay, so you pushing your son to be a one and done. He said, well, just in case he don't make it, he's not ready, he needs to think about his school while he's there too. You know, and the mom's like, hey, we need this money. He's going to have to be the best basketball player. So his dude is being forced to be a breadwinner at 18 for his whole family because she got 3 and 4 other kids. So then the guy says, all right, let's say he does become a pro basketball player. He's making $7 million a year. How much of that $7 million would he invest in other individuals in the community? And the mother cut that conversation off quick, like, wait a minute, ain't nobody help us. We ain't helping nobody. We ain't going to be no check. And the brother said, look, every time we say, ain't nobody help me, I ain't going to help nobody else, that's the type of poison that has happened to Black people over and over again, where you get money, but now you want to forget, and then you want to complain about the conditions of poverty, but you don't want to help folks when you're making $7 million a year. It's ridiculous. And so that's the disease I'm talking about, where it's a poison, where our minds have been debilitated from helping and working with each other, where we can make the whole community stronger when we're in the positions of authority. So I want to educate us on that every chance I get in a new series.
Yeah, we thank you for it, man. So how can people find out more about this? Give your social media information, how they can find out more about the American disease. Go ahead.
Omar Tyree is spelled Omartyee. My Facebook is all filled up, but I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I have a YouTube account. I have a SoundCloud account. And I started a new group called Hot Lava Entertainment, where I got now 12 young people. And I want to be like the new Gambling Hub for music. I got 400 songs. But when you're trying to get in now, they want you to have all the marketing stuff, and you got to have money to do that. So right now, I'm just looking at pure talent, raw ability, and the want and desire to change the type of music that we're listening to and the spirit that's being put out there, to now have somebody with an elder. I'm an elder in the community, but I understand how important young people are, and they get me. They understand me. I'm cool with them. And so now I got a young dozen squad of young people that I want to put out with Hot Lava Entertainment. So right now I'm using the American disease to build capital and awareness so I can grab money and put these young people out in music and in films and videos and all the talent that we have, utilize all that talent. So I'm an old dude. We got a bunch of young people around me. And now I'm looking to build up the power that I need to make it happen for them. And when all them young people's dreams come true, every last young person I'm working with, I'm going to say, look here, this $20 million that you got, if you didn't make this money, you attracted the money and they supported you. Don't ever turn around and say you don't owe nobody anything. I gave you an opportunity. They gave you an opportunity. You give them an opportunity, and you make sure that it's successful by helping them to make it happen. And that's what a lot of celebrities can do. If I open up a Rita's Ice Cream Bar and a celebrity said, hey, I'm going to go to Omar's Rita's Ice Cream Bar, and they do an event, they can make sure sell it. It's automatically successful because they're popular and people will come out to support them. That's how you make businesses go. You support your own businesses. You talk about them. You put money down, and you don't just give up charity. start businesses where we can provide for ourselves and keep it going.
Yeah. Absolutely. Great words of wisdom, man. So what do you want to share in your final words to all of our listeners and viewers out there, for those that can see the video as well? What do you want to share to them about the American disease? We're not talking about the American dream. We're talking about the American disease, because some of our folks are really sick. That's for sure. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to let everybody know, man, I'm a cool dude. I can smile and all that, but you know what I mean? When I get that bite on me, I can give you that Philadelphia, West Philly bite when I need to. And that's what I'm feeling right now. It's like, you get to that point where it's like, look, man, we're not listening, so we got to get more militant.
Sure.
I got a good face, a good smile, a good spirit. I'm a cool dude, but it's time to get to business. Yeah. And so the American disease is only $3.95 an episode. You're going to spend that at Walmart. You're going to spend that at Starbucks. You're going to spend that at Burger King.
Sure.
Spend that to empower a brother who's had a voice in our community for 25 years now. And I want to have that voice again and develop these young people into voices as well. Omar Tyree, baby, please, I need your support. You can download it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or you can buy my other book.
Sure.
I got 28 Omar Tyree titles out in the marketplace. I need your support, because that's the only way I have a voice in the community. Put your money where your mouth is.
That's right. Put your money where your mouth is, and they can purchase that. Now, what is the cost of that? $3.95, you said?
$3.95 per episode.
Wow,
they need to buy. That allows me to create the backing that I need to do a lot of other things that I want to do, including a fly draw movie that's based in Philadelphia that we negotiating right now with Lionsgate and Cold Black out in Hollywood. Yeah. But when you don't have the money, you can't push it forward like you want to.
That's correct.
If I had the capital, I can make them do it when we need to, the way we want to, with all the Philadelphia extras, and really make our folks proud in the home city.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, please support New York Times bestselling author Omar Tyree, a dear brother from our hometown of Philadelphia, releases his new E-series literary masterpiece, The American Disease. Man, I want to thank you so much. You want to give any shout-outs real quick?
Hey, thank you, Phil Good, man. And anytime you want to invite me on, brother, to talk about politics and economics, I'm here to do it, brother. I'm a professional, been in the media for whoever came out of Howard University with a journalism degree, and I don't like dead air time. Use all that time to talk to the people.
Absolutely. They want to applause for you today, man, and thank you for what you're doing. Let them clap for you. Here we go.
Thank
you. We appreciate you. And once again, Omar Tyree, I want you to have an amazing Father's Day. You're truly living out your passion. Keep up the great work, and we appreciate you being here at Digital One, okay?
Thank you.
Have a great day. We'll be in touch.
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye.